97. It's close enough. So, yeah, why not go live for a little bit and celebrate this milestone here, which I know when you look at it, it's not a lot. But I just want to thank everybody out there for those who have stuck around and, to all my friends and viewers that have left kind words. Um, just want to say thank you. And yeah, just, again, why not do a live stream here and celebrate the moment? And tonight, I also have another guest here, Bala. Hey, Bala. Yeah, she's laying down right now. If I get up, she'll get up. But yeah, she's the family dog, and she's laid out behind me on the bed. You might hear her. You might hear the snoring. She's awake. But yeah, again, just figured why not. I knew that I was getting close to 600 subscribers, but I didn't know that I was getting that close. Like last time I looked, it was about 580. And then I looked again. I think it said 597, which again, I think that's close enough. Ain't that right, Bala? Hey, Fadi. I'm doing good. Just came back, went out to eat with the family, and they went to go see a movie. I forgot the name of the movie, but I'm like, I'm just gonna go back home and chill for a little bit. So yeah, I just uploaded my review for Fade to Black today, and tomorrow I'm gonna work on my review for Mississippi Burning. I have my notes for that review ready, but there might be some stuff going on around here. I'll get it up, but it might be like later on in the day when I do record it, because there's some stuff going on around here upstairs. Work being done, and I don't know how much I'm gonna get done recording wise amidst the chaos. Hey, Jamie, thank you. We got Jamie Hart in here. I still haven't seen The Beekeeper. That's on my to watch list, along with Spaceman, the Adam Sandler movie that just came out. Then I want to check out both movies very soon, because I don't think I've seen any new movies this year. Not yet. So I do want to watch. Did Spaceman come out this year? Because I know The Beekeeper came out this year, but I do want to check out both the movies. If you hear any snoring again, it's Bala, right behind me. This is the family dog who you haven't met yet. But yeah, she was a stray. And, we took her in. Nobody else wanted her. And she's a good dog. She looks like a pit, but she's not. I think the type of dog that she is, she's in the pit family, but she's actually a terrier. Ain't that right? So you may see her when like I mentioned, when I get up, she'll get up, and then she'll get back on the bed here. If I sound, but if there's somebody watching, let me know how I sound here, because this is the first to live stream with this microphone. So you can let me know if I sound okay, if I sound good. Hey, Alter. But yeah, so the mic works. But yeah, this is the new microphone here. I didn't know that it glows. So yeah. Yeah, she's just she might be like a year old or more, maybe a year and a half. Hey, okay. Yeah, like I said, this is the first live stream with the new microphone here, so it should be good. Earlier today, when I did review Fade to Black, the first time I reviewed it, I spent 40 minutes. I spent 40 minutes talking about the movie, and to go back and find out that I recorded it with the webcam mic, and those mics suck. So I had to go back and review it using the new microphone. So yeah, that review is up, and I have, again, like I said, a review for Mississippi Burning that will be up tomorrow or Sunday. I have no I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. Yeah, I don't know if this changes colors. I mean, it's just blue right now. Um, but this is what you want to get. The Audio Technica AT 2020 USB Plus. And the only thing about it, and I think a common thing that people talk about is the tripod. It's not the strongest, uh, but I have it at an angle, so all the weight is coming like it's on one side. It's not. It's going to be fine. I would love to get an arm for the microphone at some point down the road, but this microphone here was about 100, and it came in like the same night. Now I ordered it Saturday morning, and it came in that night. So thank you, Alter. Thank you, DJ. And shout out to Retro Scotty. I didn't know that he had celebrated 500 subscribers because he did a live stream last night, but I had knocked out when he went live. But again, congratulations to Scotty. And for people out there, me and him, we're going to do a live commentary for Leviathan tomorrow night on his channel. And we're going to start at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to come on by and join us, and if you have the film at home, and if you want to watch it in sync with our commentary, again, we're going to start at 9 p.m. tomorrow night on Retro Scotty's channel. Cocaine Werewolf, I'm not shocked. I mean, I'm not shocked. I haven't heard anything about it. I need my drink. I haven't heard a damn thing about Cocaine Werewolf. Hey, Gabbo. Got Alex in the chat here. So I think we've discussed it for people out there that haven't heard, but I think because we're going to do the commentaries for the Ninja Turtle movies, and I think we're going to start, obviously, with the first movie, and the anniversary is coming up in about 3 weeks. So I think if all goes well, we'll do the commentary for the first movie on the 29th. So we still got 3 weeks away. But if Gabbo's good with that, so that's when we'll start. And I think, I think Scotty's down, but I would love to get like one more guy in there, to make it like a 4-man commentary, or girl, doesn't matter, to have fun. And you know what? Four turtles. Why not four people in the stream? So yeah, if we can get one more guy in there that has the movie. I mean, obviously, I have all three movies on Blu-ray, but yeah, I mean, we're seeking out a fourth person for that. Yeah, I did hear about that. I didn't. I have never seen much of Dragon Ball Z, but I did hear about the creator uh, passing away. Yeah, I mean, again, four turtles. Why not four people in the for the commentary, and then maybe like for everyone because we're doing three of them, we can switch out for the second one, and we can switch out for the third one. We'll see what happens. Um, but I do know so far, I think Scotty is down for that. I know definitely Gabbo is. Um, so we'll see what happens. Bala, hey, what are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, she. Yeah, it's my parents' dog. They took Ren like a month ago or so. She is a Staffordshire Terrier. She's her kind of type of what she is. She is part of the pit family, like a pit bull. So she has that kind of look, but she's a terrier. Isn't that right? Now Louis doing good. He's outside, and that's where he is. There's just too many animals around here. It's like a it's an animal sanctuary around here. That'd be cool. I have no idea. Don't know what that is about. I haven't seen the trailer, but I've heard people talk about it. That'd be cool. I wish I. What? What are you doing? Where are you going? Imaginary sucked. Imagine that. Yeah, so because there's so many animals here, and I think Louis he was an inside cat for a while, but they want to keep uh a lot. They want to keep Louis outside because he's a male cat, and there's already like two other cats in here. Actually, yeah. So the male cats, there's four cats here, four cats and two dogs. The male cats they stay outside, and the female cats. I mean, there's three cats really that are in and out of the house, and there's one other female cat around here that still isn't used to Bala here, so she's kind of to herself a little bit. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of animals here. But Louis's cool. Louis is still my cat. He's outside. We feed him every morning, and uh, he's a good cat. But there's just too many animals to keep inside right now, and I haven't seen the trailer to be fair, so I really can't comment on it. But I keep thinking about that other movie with Ryan Reynolds about the imaginary friend. Yeah, I feel like Ace Ventura a little bit. I'm just looking at movie news here. Halloween TV series? Why? So let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I never really got into Dragon Ball Z. I mean, really, the only anime that I really got into was back in the day when Pokemon got real hot. But after that, then I never really got heavy into anime. Yeah, I mean, why do we need a series on a TV show on Halloween? I mean, it's been stretched out enough. I wonder what Jamie thinks about that, about them doing a Halloween TV series. Hey, Alex. Come on. What are you doing? See, even Jamie is sick of it. And I know you liked a couple of the last Halloween movies, right? Um, I've heard about it, but haven't seen it. Jeez. I think that was like a short-lived, yeah, TV show that he did back in the mid '80s. Hey, Retro Scotty. And I mentioned earlier, Scotty, about the Leviathan commentary we're going to be doing tomorrow night on his channel, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So for people that want to stop by and check that out, yeah, I still haven't seen. I've seen the 2018 movie. I've seen Halloween Kills. I'm not a fan of those movies, but I'm just looking to see, is there anything to talk about, and I'm not seeing much. Yeah, Halloween TV series will be a creative reset that draws from the original movie. Hugh Grant is playing Tony the Tiger in Jerry Seinfeld's Unfrosted the Pop Tart story. What is this about? Yeah, I would say that was the. I'm not a fan of those new Halloween movies, but I will say the 2018 was the more competent of the three, of the two. I haven't seen Ends. That'd be fun. Yeah, because I still haven't seen that one, so you can get my, raw take. Yeah, because I think Michael Carmine passed away the same year that film came out, and also remember he was in Batteries Not Included. Unfrosted is a biopic about Pop Tarts. Well, if Jerry Seinfeld has a hand in it, maybe I'll check it out. Why can't is he going to be in it? Yeah, Bad Boys 4 I think is coming out in June. Yeah, same. Yeah, I was born the same month and year. Now that's the movie I'm waiting for. A Pringles biopic directed by the Coen brothers. Yeah, Jeff Bridges can be the little mascot on the Pringles can. How about that? Yeah, can we get that greenlit, please? Can we get a Quaker Oats biopic directed by Jordan Peele? Or, can we get uh, a biopic about the Eggo waffles, directed by freaking who can direct that? A biopic on Eggo waffles. Let's have Spielberg direct that. Yeah, Lay's directed by Mike Judge. Here you go. Darren Aronofsky can direct the Eggo biopic. There's a movie about that might be interesting, maybe. I know they did a film on the guy that I don't know if he invented Tetris or came up was sort of the brainchild behind it. I haven't seen it. I know the actor's name, the guy that played Elton John in that biopic. He's the star of it. Taron Egerton. Yeah, Broken Arrow would be fun. Yes, him. Yeah, Taron Egerton. Yeah. He starred in that movie about the guy that came up with Tetris. Yeah, when we're going to get a biopic based on the Toaster Strudel, directed by freaking Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson could direct a 3-hour epic biopic on the Toaster Strudel. Do they still make those? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, Pizza Hut movie or Domino's movie. That would give us the biopic on the first pizza boy, pizza dude. One of the main characters' dad invented Toaster Strudel. I still haven't seen Mean Girls. Didn't they do a remake of that movie? Is that the one I'm thinking about? Like Netflix did it? Yeah, it does look good. I may check it out. Man, I haven't been to Shoney's. We do have a Golden Corral near me. We used to have a Ryan's buffet, but they shut down. But I haven't been to a Shoney's in a long, long time. Yeah, he's the doughboy. Maybe that would have worked. Okay, the musical. Well, I mean, that every time it's my birthday, that movie comes up. October 3rd is Mean Girls Day or whatever. Yeah, the Pizza Doughboy. That's right. Yeah, I think Gabo mentioned that earlier. We're getting a Coke versus Pepsi biopic. Oh boy. Yeah, Doritos the movie. Who would direct a Doritos movie? Francis Ford Coppola. There we go. I'm waiting for that. NMM the movie, starring NMM. NMM. Now that would have been interesting, but I can see where that would have been a little bit too similar to the Terminator, because Westworld. I mean, it was Yul Brynner's performance that was an influence on the Terminator, I believe. That was mentioned before by Arnold. I mean, it would have been cool to see, but again, I think you know what I'm going to say this right here. I'd rather have seen that than T3. Looking back, yeah, I'd rather have seen a Westworld remake with Arnold than Terminator 3, if I could be honest. Because T3, there's some decent things in the movie, but it's not a good sequel. It's just not good. I saw that in the theater when it came out. I can't believe it's been that long ago because it was around that time when Arnold was running for governor and that was getting all the hoopla and yeah. Yeah, Buffalo Wings. Who would direct that? The guy that came up with Buffalo Wings or Boneless Wings or Buffalo Wild Wings. Pizza sounds good. I went to tonight Western Sizzlin', which is a buffet, kind of like Golden Corral, but a little bit maybe not as known as Golden Corral. There might be one near Gabo. Me and Gabo, we live a little bit apart, but you may have heard of Western Sizzlin'. Again, it's kind of a buffet, which the buffet now. I mean, granted, I should have gotten a water, but I got a diet drink with the buffet, and even then, the buffet was like 15 a pop. It was like $15. So total, it was like damn near $20 for buffet. And their buffet was okay. I mean, there's some good food up there on the buffet, but it wasn't great. It's like it's just basic food. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy a good buffalo wing. Yeah, um we do have Buffalo Wild Wings around here. Now, I'm more of a boneless person. That's just me though. I've only seen really a little bit of the first movie and the third movie, and that's it. No, well, so Western Sizzlin' is kind of like Golden Corral, but it's not as big. It's kind of like low on that pole in regards to buffet restaurants. It's kind of a low end Golden Corral. I don't know if it's just an Eastern chain, but you can look them up. I mean, it's a buffet restaurant, but it's not similar to Golden Corral, but not as popular. Okay. Well, I don't. We have, like I said, we have a Buffalo Wild Wings, but I don't really go there much. I mean, you can honestly get more wings from the store because if you get a bag of wings, then you can get a whole lot more wings for $10 than you get at Buffalo Wild Wings. To be honest, I think we do have a wing stop. Yeah, pizza place like Domino's and stuff. They got good chicken wings. That it depends how hot you want it. Like mild wings or if you like them hot, whatever. But I don't order pizza a lot. The family does, but I tend to stay away from pizza. So I will say like, hey, I'll throw in a few bucks, give me some wings or something, or whatever. Maybe you have to send some wings from New York. Chicago pizza place. Okay. Yeah, so where I live in a small town, and I'm literally 2 minutes away from that every fast food place, and we have like 4 or 5 pizza places. So we got Domino's, we got Pizza Hut, we got Slice of Italy, which is kind of like a New York style down the road. Little Caesars. So we got like 4 or 5, pizza places within a 3 mile radius. Yeah, Olive Garden biopic. We need that too. We need who would direct an Olive Garden biopic? If Stanley Kubrick was still alive, he would direct it. Yeah, so me and Gabba, we live about maybe an hour and 20 minutes apart. There you go. Have I been to Wingstop? I don't think so. I mean, honestly, tonight I should have just stayed back and went to the drive-through and would I would have spent $10, but I went to the buffet and ended up spending $20. And I'm like, and I got my money's worth, but again, it's just one of those things that I wish I would have stayed back and saved a little bit, money. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Long John Silver's biopic directed by Kevin Smith. It would be in black and white, like Clerks. Curious, I didn't hear about. Oh boy, I didn't hear about that. Yeah, I don't know how Arnold would fit in that movie. Applebee's directed by Rob Zombie. No, I would not be. If you were offered to go into the Big Brother house, would you know? Because there's too much drama. I don't watch the show, but I just would not be interested. Yeah, Red Robin biopic directed by James Wan. Thoughts on The Village? I've seen it once, but I don't remember anything about it. I do remember Joaquin Phoenix is in the film, and the film was just weird, but I haven't seen that film since it came out. So when did that come out? In '04? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Johnny Bravo. They were talking about doing a movie with The Rock playing Johnny Bravo, and maybe it would have been interesting to see. But nowadays, when everybody's offended about the character and Johnny Bravo being a womanizer and stuff, people would throw a fit. I didn't know they had competitions. The only thing that I know of Big Brother, it's a reality show, but I don't know the what's it about. I don't know the context of the show. Did they ended up making that Powerpuff Girls movie? Because I thought they canceled it. They like I remember them talking about making it, or they were getting ready to make it, and then they canceled it. I thought they shut that one down. Oh, but I thought this was I thought they were doing a live action. Or am I thinking about something else? I thought they were like not too long ago doing a live action movie, and they canceled it. Okay, well, you've seen more Big Brother than I have. I mean, I thought is that show still going on? The CW series, okay. It's like Survivor. I didn't know that show was still going. I mean, that show's been going since what, 99? 25 years? Jesus. What about The Amazing Race? Is that show still going? Not that I watch. I didn't know about that. Interesting. Amazing Race is still going. I would say my favorite Cartoon Network show was Dexter's Laboratory. Oh, really? That's cool. Your dentist was on that? A reality show in the house for a number of days without any technology or contact with the outside world. You are with other people and you have tasks to do. You can call it Survive the 90s. How about that? Or Survive the 80s. And then, whoever is the loser gets, Rick rolled. How about that? They get put in a room, like an interrogation type of room, and you just put Rick Astley on blast. Never gonna give you up. You can do it like that. There you go. There's the concept. Yeah, that would have been fun back in the day. Dexter's Laboratory. Well, isn't I think the voice for Dexter, didn't she pass? Or is she still alive? I forgot. Is it Christina Cavanaugh? Is that her name? Cavanaugh. That she died. Let me see. Yeah, she was the voice of Chucky Fenster in Rugrats. Yeah, Dexter's Laboratory. Yeah, she passed away. Oh, that's all you're going to get. You're going to get a sample. I'm not going to. This is this is not karaoke. The microphone may look like karaoke, but that's all you're going to get. Well, Bobby would be Braun Strowman, right? Yeah, I was just looking at some of the TV shows that Christine Cavanaugh was in. She was in the X Files. She was in an episode of ER. Frasier back in the day. Cheers. George Romero Unmade. I saw the trailer for that. It looks interesting. How pathetic is it there are no good live action Resident Evil movies? Well, I haven't seen, to be fair, I haven't seen any of them, so it'd be hard for me to comment on them. But I don't. Maybe the first one is an okay watch based on what other people have said on here. But yeah, I think they made too many. The first one was okay on its own. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen, and honestly too, I haven't really played any of the games. So the only memory that I have of playing any Resident Evil was back in the day on PlayStation, and I forgot which one it was. But I haven't played that in so long, so I wish I had more to say on the topic. Yeah, I mean, the first Mortal Kombat obviously, was the high, and after that it just fell off a cliff. Yeah, I would say that's my favorite too with her. Yeah, Speed 2 when I destroyed the tape. And I can't believe that was 4 years ago when I did the Keanu marathon, and that was when I was living next door. And it was nice for a little bit, but the house, no, honestly, it was falling apart. I mean, the whole structure of the house was doing this number here, like it was caving in. And I mean, I had the whole upstairs to myself, and the landlord, he lived downstairs, but the whole house was just not structurally sound. And I moved out. Yeah, I still want to see Scorpion's Revenge. And it's in the movie room, which right now I can't get their stuff in there because next week there's going to be like rooms up here that are being carpeted and everything. Like there's a bunch of stuff in the movie room that I can't even get to my collection right now. So it's a little bit clustered over here. Yeah, I've heard of Ultraviolet, but haven't seen it. So then I figure, why not go ahead and ask right now, uh, which I've asked this before, but is there any movies that you guys would like to me to review soon? Because I have some movie reviews that are planned, but if there are certain ones that you want me to review, like check out and review, give me a movie. Doesn't matter what type or genre, old or new, good or bad. Let me know, and I'll write them down here. Ultraviolet is pretty good. Does it matter if we already did the commentaries for them before? Are you talking about the TMNT movies? Like, what do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Mortal Kombat. Are you talking about Scorpion's Revenge? Like, do you want me to check that out or Titanic 1953? All right. Well, I haven't reviewed the movies. It's funny because we've done commentaries on our, the Mortal Kombat 1, 2, and the reboot, but I haven't reviewed them on the channel. I mean, if that's something that you want me to do, I'll write it down here. I mean, I don't mind going back and re-watching them for to do a review, if that's what you're asking. Yeah, Sin City, that's a good one. I mean, I think I reviewed it like a couple of years ago. I've seen it before. I haven't seen the sequel though. Yeah, I did hear about that. The creator of Dragon Ball Z passed away. And again, I don't know much about Dragon Ball Z. I never really got heavy into it, but it's sad. Let's see here. Okay. So far, I got Titanic in 1953, Mortal Kombat 1995, Sin City. So I'll be watching that again. And yeah, I mean, you guys let me know what kind of reviews would you like to see. Keep them coming. So yeah, like I said, Mississippi Burning, I will be reviewing that tomorrow. Uh, between tomorrow and Sunday. Uh, you know what, Gabo? It's funny you mentioned that because I thought about rewatching that again, and I want to talk about that movie. I did get Titanic, Bobby. I wrote that down here. But it's funny because I've been thinking about reviewing that, for a minute. And in fact, earlier today, I had okay. So a couple of weird things about The Crow. Uh, I've been listening to "Burn" by The Cure a lot lately, and then at work, I came across when I was listening to that because I was listening to music while I was working, and I came across a crow call, like a bird call, but it was one for crows. I thought that was weird, but I will review that. Um, yeah, I mean, so I want to, yeah, The Cure. I love The Cure. Yeah, the soundtrack is great. Do you? Yeah, I do. I am subscribed to Pizzal, and I know he did a live stream where he talked about the image of the Crow reboot, and I haven't seen Fallen, but I will write that down here. I've heard about it. Cinema Sickness. I don't know much about them. I don't even know who they are, honestly. Yeah, Enter the Dragon's a classic. As long as you don't ask me to review City of Angels, I'm joking. I mean, I have seen it before, and it's not a good movie. Um, and I do have that on Blu-ray too. I'm just not a fan of that movie. It's just a. It's just. It's the great value version of the first movie. That's what it is. I mean, yeah, this reboot looks like trash, but it really didn't need a franchise. Gabo has said it before. It really, the first Crow movie is a great standalone movie that really didn't need any sequels. No, I've never seen The Last Dragon, but I do have it. So, yeah, that movie has been on my list to watch. I do have it on DVD. It's in the movie room that I can't get to at the moment. Yeah, I wish Brandon Lee was still alive. I mean, I do think that if he had lived, he would have had the kind of career Keanu would have now. Because you look back, when Keanu broke out, I mean, of course he did Bill and Ted and Point Break, but it was really that speed, put him on the map as an action star. I do think Brandon Lee would have been that guy if, and maybe he still would have been if he was still alive. Like him and Keanu would have had he would have had a similar career to Keanu. Like he would have done a little bit of everything, from comic book to sci-fi to comedy to drama. He was a jack of all trades. Really, you saw Last Dragon in the theater. That's cool. Yeah, I want to go back and rewatch Enter the Dragon again though, because I love the movie. I haven't seen it in a year or two. Yeah, that would have been cool. It would have been cool to see Brandon Lee as Johnny Cage or The Matrix. I mean, I don't know how much of that is true though, because I think with the Johnny Cage thing, it was just a rumor, and maybe Gabo can elaborate more on that. In this chair, no, I can't. I can't do exercises on this chair. But what I do is table dips. One day, maybe I'll do like little workout videos or shorts and show you guys what I do. Um, which tonight I have to. I want to go through my routine for this week and sort of add and subtract, um, moves that I'm going to do. So, yeah, I'm still doing the workouts. And again, maybe sometime for kicks, I'll upload little small workout videos. Hey, thank you, Total Meltdown 2. Who's that in your avatar? Is that Nick Cage? But thank you for the kind words, man. The Nest. You know what? I'll write that down. Really? Is that real? Was Brandon Lee supposed to be in Soldier? Yeah, because I thought they wanted him to do like the Bruce Lee biopic, dragging the Bruce Lee story. And you know what? I'm gonna write that down because I want to watch that movie again. That is probably one of my favorite biopics. You know what? Nick Cage is Johnny Cage. That'd be fun. Why not? Hey, thank you, Chase. Thank you for the kind words. But yeah, dragging the Bruce Lee story. I think they had asked Brandon, but he turned it down. Okay, Men in Black 3 for Foddy. I want to say I watched that again. I may have it. Um, you know what? As a matter of fact, I don't think I have the film, but I remember recently like rewatching some clips of the movie, And I like Men in Black 3. The Vagrant. Yeah, some of these movies, I have to, you know what? I'll take that as a suggestion because I haven't seen The Vagrant, but I've heard about it. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame them. I mean, it would. Didn't they dedicate the movie to Brandon Lee, if I remember? Because it came out in '93. But yeah, I mean, I understand not, not wanting to play your father. You know, even Brandon Lee said before in an interview, imitation is pale. He didn't want to be his father. He didn't want to be, Bruce Lee 2.0. He wanted to be his own person. Okay, yeah, I thought, yeah, because I remember that at the end of the movie. Yeah, Best Movies Never Made is a fun podcast. Yeah, I have seen Frailty before, and I do have it. I remember I liked the movie. Yeah. I still haven't seen I have the original Doom, but I've never seen it. I haven't read the Star Wars books. Tough Guys with Kirk Douglas and Burt Lancaster. Great buddy cop action movie. David Lynch has released a director's cut of Dune. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I have the original Dune, but I've never seen Dune. Jessica Jones, no, I haven't seen it. The only is that a Marvel show? The only Marvel show that I've seen was a Secret Invasion, and I saw the first episode, and it bored me. Like Samuel Jackson's in it, and he's good as Nick Fury, but everything else was just boring and bland. I don't think any of the diehard, Marvel comic book movie fans like that. I've never seen the Street Fighter animated movie. The 1994 movie I've seen, but I've never seen the animated film. Phantom Limbs, Dissecting Horrors, Lost Sequels. Okay, that'd be cool. I may have to pick that one up. Much more in line with the games than the Van Damme movie. I'll take your word for it. I mean, you've seen it. Maybe if I could find it, I can, watch it, check it out. Even the 1994 movie, I can have some goofy fun with. For Van Damme. But yeah, I haven't seen the 1994 movie in a hot minute. Wow. She's laid out. Chained Heat. Okay. Yeah, it's so bad it's good. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I think that's the one with is it Christine Crook from Smallville and Neil McDonough and Michael Clark Duncan's in it. Unfortunately, I haven't seen Midnight in Paris. Yeah, Christine Crook, Neil McDonough, Michael Clark Duncan. God. Yeah, again, I haven't seen it, but I've heard of how how bad it is. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry about that. Robin Shoe's in it too, unfortunately. Now that's a guy that deserved more. Top 10 favorite movies: 1 Cyborg, 2 GMK, 3 Godzilla The Final Wars, 4 Willy's Wonderland, 5 Pacific Rim, 6 Independence Day, 7 Jurassic Park, 8 Rambo 3, 9 Hard Target, 10 Rambo 2. Hey, that's a great list. Yeah, I think I could see Rambo 2 being in my top 10, but those are a lot of good movies. I've never seen Boogeyman, but I've heard about it. I mean, I've heard of it. Haven't seen it. What is my favorite movie documentary? I don't know if I have a favorite, but The Shark is Still Working is a very good documentary on Jaws. I would say, yeah, that one jumps to mind. Yeah, I have to really think about. Um, I think I did a video before. I don't know, it may have been a year or two ago where I talked about my top 20 favorite movies. I would have to rethink again on that one. I mean, obviously, I would say number one is my favorite film is Jaws. And then number two is Hackers. Number three, that's where for me, yeah, actually, you know what? That might be my third favorite movie. TMNT 1990. That might be number three. And then after that, it kind of gets a little bit fuzzy for me because I have a lot of favorites, and I would have to really think about my top 10. Like I believe Aliens would be in there. Batman 89 would be in there somewhere. Uh, Big Trouble in Little China. Love that movie. Um, yeah, I love Hackers too. Yeah, Hackers is that for a while it was number one, and but I would say Jaws is my favorite, and then Hackers would be number two. Number three, TMNT 1990, and after that I have to think about it more. Oh, really? I might have to look that up. Yeah, I did get a couple of books recently. They're right here. I got to get a new chair though because this chair I've had for a minute, and I think it fucks with my back a little bit. The greatest sci-fi movies never made. I got this from a bookstore close to work, and I got this Reading the Silver Screen. So, a film lover's guide to decoding the art form that moves. So, yeah. Yeah, I still got Letterboxd, but I haven't been on there in a while. Yeah, Rambo 2, Rocky 4. Yeah, Rumble in the Bronx is a classic. The Street Fighter animated movie. Yeah, I miss Gunnar Hansen too. You know what? I think The Crow would be number 4 because I love the film that much. And in fact, I guess I may go ahead and tell you guys this here. I haven't really told anybody. I've only told like 1 or 2 people. But I think in the summertime, I may get a tattoo. I haven't fully decided yet. I'm still thinking about it. And if I'm going to get a tattoo, it might be from The Crow because I love the film that much. And that's a movie that is filled with, quotes and, very quotable movie. It's iconic. And like, I've only told that to 1 or 2 people, like close friends, that I may get a tattoo in the summer. And recently, I was just thinking about, what could that tattoo be? And I think I'm going to get one from The Crow or something of The Crow. It might be. I have to think about it. This is a first for me. So if I have to do a lot of thinking and, that's going to be a big decision. So I have a little time that I've decided that, if I'm going to get one, I'm going to take a little bit of time and think about it, before I pull the trigger, because this is going to be a first tattoo for me. And, we'll see what happens. The Mortal Kombat logo would be cool. Yeah, I mean, I've been a person like I've never really I have friends that have tattoos and I never been one to like I admire tattoos, especially if they're cool, they're well done, but I've never been like the type to go get one or that I have had any desire to get one. But I'm like, why not? We'll see. We'll see. Like I said, I mean, I'm thinking about it right now, and we'll see what happens in the next 4 to 5 months. Maybe it could be a birthday thing. So we'll see. 101 horror books to read before you. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that one up. Let me see here. So apparently, for people, I don't know how many of you know, but apparently, the Beetlejuice 2 trailer is coming out this month. I think they've already mentioned that, and like Michael Keaton has seen a first cut of the film, and said it was great. Like he's seen the first cut of the sequel. So yeah, apparently we're getting Beetlejuice 2 trailer at some point in this month. I haven't seen much. I mean, this year I haven't really seen anything. I do want to check out The Beekeeper. I want to check out Spaceman. So those are two right there that are on my to watch list. Yeah, I God, I hope not. I hope not. Please, Tim Burton. Not that I look forward to it, but it's just one of those movies. It's like the first one. It's such a classic, and even I don't even know how you're going to repeat that. I mean, I know that apparently, Michael Keaton didn't want to come back unless they were bringing back, a lot of the practical effects. And he said that too in an interview. He's like, I don't want to come back, unless we go back to, making it and building things with our hands. They wanted to go back to the old school, but who knows? Sorry about that. It's my cup. We'll see what happens. That's cool. Yeah, so I had a little bit more drink in here, and when I was pulling the straw out, yeah. I'm sorry, Bala. Did I mess you up? Did I mess up your sleep? She's looking at me like, why? Watch this. Come here, Bala. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Bala. Come here. She's. I don't think he's going to be CGI. I think it's going to be. I don't think it's going to have CGI. I mean, who knows? They can lie. Well, Bala's a she. It's a girl. And if you're wondering, it's spelled Bala. That's what my dad. That's what my dad named her. Hey, Common Rider. Well, I mean, she's still a puppy. She's only like a year and a half old, I think. Again, she was a stray, and she was wandering our street. Like nobody wanted her. Um, my dad asked around, could not find the owner, and he even went on Facebook and was like, is anybody interested in taking her because we have enough animals around here, but nobody wanted her. So we took her in, and so right now, being back here, I mean, at home, they have 4 cats and 2 dogs. Well, really, 3 cats. Louie is my cat, and he's outside. But yeah, 4 cats and 2 dogs. But, Ball's a good dog. What? What are you doing? Yeah. She's just being lazy. That's it. Oh, I mean, automatically it would be a better movie. The Bad Boys 4 trailer is going to drop soon. I feel like Ace Ventura with all these animals around. I mean, most of the animals they stay downstairs. Bala here, she likes company. She wants to be around somebody, and nobody's here right now. Everybody went to the movies. So, what are you doing? So, yeah, when I came upstairs, she came up behind me. The other dog is downstairs, and he's kind of he's part Chihuahua, and I'm not exactly sure of what type he is, but I know he has a little bit of Chihuahua in him, and he's downstairs. Uh, we have another cat. You know what? Maybe one day I'll take a picture, like take pictures of all the animals that are here, so you guys can see. Okay. Yeah, maybe one day I'll take a picture, like take photos of all the pets that are here. Yeah, well, I mean the Taco Bell dog was like a straightforward Chihuahua. Like the one downstairs, my parents have had since 2015, and I want to say he's like part Chihuahua, part Dachshund. Dachshund, is that the word I'm thinking about? Yeah, International Women's Day. Chad Cancelton strikes me as like a guinea pig. He loves guinea pigs and hamsters and stuff of that nature. And by the way, we have another pet here. Come here, Patches. You can't see her, but let me see if I could show her here. Yeah, that's Patches. Patches is a calico cat. Yeah, Patches comes up here. She kind of hangs around up here a little bit. Yeah, Chad Cancelton would have a pet rock. You're right on the money, Bobby. When that was the thing back in the late 70s. Yeah, Chad Cancelton would have a chia pet. He doesn't believe in pets. He would have a chia pet. I think that's more appropriate. Yeah. Yeah, Chad Cancelton, he may put out a chia pet of himself. Yeah, but Chad Cancelton, yeah, he would be a chia pet guy. He doesn't believe in pets. He believes in chia pets. Yeah, I did hear about the Killer Clowns from Outer Space on 4K. Yeah, the Chia Nerd. Do they still make those? Do they still make Chia pets? Chia. I remember the commercial jingle. I guess it depends because I think they still make Chia pets, but it's kind of like a niche thing where like you can get like a Chia pet of Bob Ross or something. But I just haven't seen them around lately. It's kind of like a small market type of thing, I guess. It might. Yeah, the Lost in Space movie from '98 is garbage. What do I like more? Honestly, I would say more nowadays. I love Predator 2 a little bit more. I think it's underrated, underrated film. Great cast. I would say that. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends though. I mean, I say Predator 2, but one week it could be Predator. The next week it could be Predator 2. I love both movies that much. Yeah, I did hear something about that. Yeah, Lost in Space is getting a Scream Factory set, whatever. I remember watching a little bit of that movie and just I turned off quickly. I'm like, I'm not watching this. The only thing that I remember from that movie is Matt LeBlanc is in that, or LeBlanc. But I'm gonna go on for like 10 more minutes here, and then we'll sign off for tonight. And I got to get up and I got stuff to do. Um, so yeah, I think 10 more minutes is good. Not a long stream, but you know. And if anybody is interested, I've mentioned this before, but I have or have again. I have included crediting back in my videos. So I know Kevin is a Patreon member so far, and if anybody's interested in that, I will provide a link in the description to my Patreon, and if anybody wants to be credited in videos, totally up to you. But I don't know about that. I mean, we barely hear anything about it. You know, it's supposed to come out in what, June, and we only got one image. Well, we got a few images, but I have a feeling that trailer is going to be trash. And I have a feeling it's going to be the Crow remake trailer is going to be out soon. And when it does come out, we're going to tear it apart. I have a feeling I could bet money on it. I will bet $5 in my right nut. It's going to be trash. Favorite female character? I got to go with Ripley. It depends. I mean, yeah, I mean, I still go. I'll still see the movie, but I don't know if I really look forward. I mean, I would say my excitement level is, yeah, maybe I'm a little bit looking forward to it, but there's that other side of me that's like I'm worried that they will screw the pooch on this. Yeah, like I said, I have a feeling it's going to come out soon. But I mean, the movie's coming out in June. The trailer's got to come out rather sooner rather than later. Yeah. Jeez. Snore. I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Will the Crow remake? Oh, how about this question instead? What do you think is going to be worse, the Crow remake or Expendables 4? What do you guys say about that one? Yeah, I agree with that. Oh. Yeah, Disney needs to stop making live action remakes. They suck. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen Expendables 4, and that to me has to be the worst film of last year. And I thought The Flash was the worst, but Expendables 4 took the cake on that one because it was such an embarrassment. And yeah, well, that movie sucks, man. Expendables 4 sucks. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Gabbo said it best. It's like choosing between vomit and diarrhea. The Crow remake is just going to be fucking. Well, have you seen Expendables 4, Scotty? I don't know if you've seen it or not, but The Flash is awful. The Flash is trash. But Expendables 4, I mean, it's just such an embarrassment of these action legends. And Tony Jaa's wasted. Megan Fox taking over the group, and they get captured in 2 minutes. And it's just awful. Exorcist Believer, I saw that movie. I was not a fan. But Exorcist Believer, it was just a I saw it at a friend's house, and I just thought it was just bland. It just the whole movie felt empty. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'd rather watch that than Expendables 4. I don't know, just that movie, just the personification of bland. The Prophecy I've seen before. Yeah, yeah, I agree with that. What's worse? I would say Expendables 4 is worse than Exorcist Believer, but Exorcist Believer is just a bland movie. Like it's kind of a 1 year, like in 1 year out the other movie. Like Expendables 4 has more embarrassing shit. I mean, obviously, yeah. I mean, Men in Black 2, I'd rather watch that than Expendables 4. At least Men in Black 2, at least you have as much. I do have issues with the film, but it's easier to watch. It's a bad sequel. I'm not a fan of it, but Expendables 4 is more offensive. Stir of Echoes is a good movie, very solid. I had the French Connection on Blu-ray, but I've never seen it. And I got the sequel. Oh, I mean, hands down, there's no question about it. I mean, you can. I don't recommend watching it. If you do watch it, that's at your, um, proceed with caution, whatever you do, because you think Expendables 3 is all, but you think the third movie is bad and awful. Yeah, see, whenever I talk about the movie, like I stammer in my words because it's that bad. I mean, I did a video talking about it and ranting on it. Rambo Raff did a video, a much longer review and rant, and he went more in depth on it. And he knows how much, just how bad it is. It's, I mean, last year we had some really bad movies, and that takes the ultimate cake. Expendables 4, what would I rate it? Like a 1 or a 2 out of 10? I mean, you could say a 2, but it is such an embarrassment for Stallone and Statham. Stallone, he disappears throughout the movie. Statham, he's in there, but he he barely takes over the group. I mean, again, Scotty, I don't know if you're ever gonna watch it, but I don't recommend it. It's it makes the third movie look like the first movie. That's how bad it is. Yeah, Fabio did a rant on it. Like him and Matt did a much better job, ranting on the film than I can't. I wish I can get more mad. But yeah, the Expendables 4 just sucks ass. And it's the worst in the franchise. And again, it makes part 3 look like the first movie. I mean, really, the whole franchise should have been a whole lot better than what it ultimately became. Because the first movie's solid, not perfect, but it's a solid movie. The second one has its moments, but it's a flawed sequel. And then 3, there's some things in there that I like, but it's outweighed by the young blood that was not needed, a long running time, and like Mel Gibson's good, Harrison Ford's good for what they have in the movie, but it's just a very shitty sequel. I agree with that. But now I'm gonna wrap it up here for this live stream. Yeah, Mel Gibson was the best thing in that movie. But I'll wrap it up here for now. Thank you to everybody for stopping by, from Scotty to Gabbo to Bobby, Alex, Jonathan Mills, Jamie Hart, Fadi. Let me see here. Yeah, DJ earlier, Alter Ego. Yeah, thank you everybody for dropping by. And yeah, like I said, tomorrow night on Scotty's channel, Retro Scotty, we're going to be doing a fan commentary, live commentary for Leviathan, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So grab your copy of Leviathan and watch it along with us. Ask questions in the chat, and it'll be fun. But thank you guys for hanging around, and I will see you guys later.